transportation, moving out west to Holbrook, Arizona, which is in northern Arizona, and then being a cowboy for about 25 years. And then as the range began to get fenced off and the open ranges started to shrink down more and more, Nat Love got disgusted with being a cowboy, and he decided to start working on the railroad line. He became a Pullman porter. And that gave me a big link into, because one of the things you always want to do with a historical project is figure out how to tell the past, but still make it very relevant for the present. And for me, the Pullman porters and their role in the development of modern African American culture, that can't be overstated. But to be able to connect them to these cowboys that go way back into the past, and then it also gives you a sense of these black cowboys not so much disappearing into history, but just becoming a different part of history. And to know that there's an interconnectedness between those two stories, that's something that really moved me. So I started thinking about how to write it into a song. And I was also blown away that Nat Love mentioned Holbrook of all towns, because Holbrook is a small town. It's a half-horse town. It's gotten down to a quarter since I was a young boy. And it's a town that my grandfather started, actually the first Church of God in Christ church that was in Holbrook, Arizona in the early 1950s, decades after Nat Love. But it gave me a new appreciation for this town. I'll just say it that way as an adult compared to when I was a young boy and I traveled up to Holbrook. And so this is a little piece called Steel Pony Blues. I caught my steel pony and boys, I'm gonna ride. Smoking down the road somewhere, but I call them steel pony and boys, I'm going to ride. Getting far too old to follow this year hood. Good Lord, I call the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. All the first thing smoking down the road somewhere, but I call them steel pony and boys, I'm going to ride. Go ahead and give me one time, sister. Flemons, 'cause I'm a bull porter now. Good Lord, I got the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. All the first thing smoking down the road somewhere.